So, if you've been following this channel for any decent amount of time, you will know that I have become a fan of two British choristers, boy sopranos, who then grew up, as humans do, and now I've been following how their voices have changed over the last few years, and I'm very interested always to see what are they going to do next with their new voice. Yes! I love him so much. Full voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
You don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
They keep me where the light is.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, especially if this is your first time. Please consider subscribing. It takes a second, it's free, and it really helps me. So, LUCA BRUGNOLI, one of the two boy sopranos that I discovered, not like I discovered them, but I discovered who they were when they were still trebles, right? Or boy sopranos with unchanged voices. Loved what LUCA did, the way he sung, everything about how he did what he did. I loved it from the very beginning. And the same with Cormac Thompson, of whom there'll be another video also. So LUCA now is 16. Well, he turned 16 in February. Let me just double check that, because I like to get my facts straight. He turned 16 in February, but he released a duet with another young singer who is a female vocalist that I've never heard of or seen. Let me just give me a second. Yeah, he turned 16 in February. Excuse me. And they released a duet for Christmas time in December. So this was filmed and or recorded while he was still 15 years old. So I found this this beautiful duet, and I listened to it once, and I thought, LUCA's voice continues to change, right? As he grows and his vocal folds grow, and possibly soon it'll settle at a certain length, and then that'll become his adult voice. And I just love to see how these young singers, especially because they are boys, now young men, how they negotiate this change in the muscles. So let's check it out. They sing, obviously, Bridge Over Troubled Waters. And on this channel, we analyze, right? So I might pause and talk about it. I'll check the key that they sing in. Very interested in the key, especially now that LUCA's voice has way more range. And he has lower range that he didn't have a year ago, or more than he had a year ago. A lot more than he had 3 years ago. So anyway, let's go and listen to this together. That's a beautiful message.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all.
Before Natalie sings. Yeah, so that's significantly lower than we would have sung a while ago. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes. So this is in C major, thus far, and it's lower than what I expected. But he handles it very well. The lowest note there was the C3. Weary. And the highest note so far was the middle C, or the C4. Your eyes, I will try to find them all. So beautiful, free sound. That's what I love. Of course, the color in his voice, the timbre, the French word, the tone color, is beautiful. And I've been saying this for decades. If a boy has a beautiful voice pre-adolescence, and especially if he deals with it correctly, handles it well during the growth of the voice, then he will have a beautiful voice post-adolescence. And that is the case here with Luca. So beautiful. And here comes Natalie.
I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough.
Beautiful.
And friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
He started that last note slightly breathy, but it's an emotional effect. It's for emotional effect, and that worked well. So interesting, I read that Dominic Ferris made the arrangements and obviously plays the piano, brilliant musician. Also makes beautiful arrangements. So when I listened to it the first time, I was like, that's an interesting choice. I wouldn't have necessarily written it that way myself for these two voices, but it is very intentional, and it works because, as you'll see as we go along, it happens a number of times throughout the arrangement where Natalie and Luca sings in harmony, a third or a fifth or a sixth apart in pitch, and then suddenly they sing the exact same pitch. Da, da, da. So she sings low, he sings higher, but it's the same actual pitch. Other times, so they sing in unison, right? They sing the same melody. Other times, they sing in unison but an octave apart. So it becomes an effect. It becomes a very specific element in the arrangement, which is really cool. So yeah, she has a lovely voice too. I think I must check her out as well, even though she doesn't fall in the category of boy sopranos becoming men, obviously. But lovely voice. So she sings a little bit more poppy than him. The way she shapes her vowels, and the way she sings the melody in places, a little bit more pop. So I'm guessing if I delve into Natalie's story more, that she'll probably be slightly more of a pop artist, whereas Luca came from this, boy chorister sort of culture. But yeah, interesting how the arrangements was done to highlight contrast, but also combine these two young voices. Key change.
When you're down and out,
A major.
when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you.
Beautiful, really nice.
I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
What I wanted to say when I paused before and forgot, I'll say now. What's also beautiful in the arrangement is how both of them get an opportunity to sing the melody and the other sings an alternative melody or a harmony. The arrangement comes in and out of it all the time. So there were some beautiful moments in this little part that we listen to now, where he would sing the melody and then she would just jump up. And she sings, like a breach, like a breach. She does something, a breach, like that. That's the pop, slightly more pop element that I was talking about, that she does so naturally and so beautifully. Also, she can sing the notes very straight, totally under her control, and she can put a little vibrato on it if she wants at the ends of the notes, which is really beautiful. So far, it is clear to me that Natalie not only has a lovely quality to her sound and a lovely tone color, but also technique, good technique. Yeah, so did you hear that? They would sing in harmony and then suddenly an octave apart in unison. And like I said, it becomes a feature of the arrangement. Love the B-roll footage of them in the studio. Makes it very human, doesn't it? Still in A major.
Sail on, silver girl.
I love that sound that he makes there.
Sail on by. Your time
Then it drops
has
down.
come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine.
He sings the melody.
Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right
Now she sings the melody.
behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind.
Okay, awkward place to pause, but I heard something that sounded like doubling. So doubling is a very common method used in recording. Almost everybody in contemporary music does that, where the same voice will sing the same melody on the same pitch more than once, and it'll be layered one on top of the other. So it's just the one voice, but you can hear that it's not just one take. So it just gives the sound a different quality. It impacts your ears slightly differently as the listener. It makes it slightly bigger, and it can be panned left and right a little bit, so it's not all in the center. So I heard a bit of that, and then I thought, like, wait, what? There were more layers of vocal very softly in the mix, and it sounded like at least one, sometimes two, more harmonic lines, melody lines sung by, I think, a female voice, probably Natalie. It just filled out the harmony a bit, and so it's a beautiful build. So that, like a bridge over, when they went to the D, him and her both to their higher Ds, so beautifully. That's the strongest part of the song dynamically, right, in terms of loudness. So these extra layers of vocals just built into the arrangement or into the track, yeah, it just made it, like, built it really beautifully bigger. I just want to go back 20 seconds. Listen to that again.
I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind.
Nice. Did you hear that?
Your mind.
Boasting your mind on the A, and there was a C sharp up there. Didn't hear anything else. But yeah, lovely, lovely. So, as I've said when I commented on LUCA before, please check out the other analysis that I did of LUCA singing throughout the last few years. But like I've always been saying, he sings very well. Good technique. Yes, a beautiful voice. Good quality sound. But technique. He knows how to use his voice. All of this was done very, very, with a very, very relaxed sound. Once they, I should say, transposed from C to A major, and then he jumped down to sing in the lower part of his voice, it was still a little bit like a surprise for me, in a sense. But not in a bad way. Just like, it's his new voice singing down there. But this, like a bridge over. When he sang in that range, that C sharp D E, that was beautiful. That was probably the part of his range currently where his voice naturally sounds the most beautiful. But anyway, that's what I think. I would like to know what you think. Please leave a comment. Let us know if you're a fan, a follower of LUCA or Natalie. Love to hear from you. Thanks so much for spending the time with me. I appreciate it. And until next time, I want you to remember that your voice matters.